What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Trading Live with Bubba. And not a lot going on. Still relatively quiet. Makes it a challenge. Markets have been kind of all over the place, as you can see. We're breaking up to the upside a little bit right now. In the NASDAQ, S&P, Russell, and Dow still down. Gold exploding, but not a tremendous amount of activity. Our open trades are all winners, so that's a good thing. And again, we just have to see if we can find some opportunity. A lot of news this week, plus the fact that there's one little quirk. You've got the Yom Kippur tomorrow night, so Thursday should be a little bit quieter, and we're already in a quiet market. So it makes it even more to think about. But again, we'll sit here and see if we can find and work some trades out here. But overall, not a ton of stuff to do. Again, relatively quiet. Maybe we'll get something here to sell on the NASDAQ. Obviously, we don't care which side. We just want some action one way or the other. And right now, we're still not getting much. The gold has exploded. It looks like it wants to make a run at 3,900. It was 38.99.50 was the overnight high. So we'll see. Again, fairly quiet. Maybe something coming in the S&P. Maybe something in the NASDAQ. Again, we'll see. We'll be ready. Our open trades, as I said, are profitable, so those are good. We closed out last week with profit, so that was good. Now we have to see if we can find something to do now. So let's see what this last minute looks like here, and see if we can find something. But again, it's very quiet, not a lot going on. So again, we're going to have to be careful. One of the things we try to teach and preach is, making a decision not to make a trade is the same as making a trade. So, again, I think you have to be aware of that and what's going on. So as we sit here and watch and wait for potential opportunity, we'll see. Gold is starting to come down pretty hard right now. Nothing in the S&P or the NASDAQ, nothing really to do, but we'll wait out the rest of this minute and see. But it does not appear like we're going to get anything to do, which is whatever. It is what it is. I mean, again, I'm not going to force trade just because we're here. Okay. Looks like it's going to be nothing. So let's go take a look at our regular charts as we always do. Apple, Alpha, Papa Lima. Certainly we're short of spread here, and you could do it again if you wanted. No great shakes one way or the other. Again, there is not much going on, so we're not overly enthused about doing Amazon, which we have a put spread on. Okay, so again, you could do it now if you haven't done it in the past. I would do these for this Friday, the 3rd. Coin is very nicely profitable. Okay, nothing to do in here. Crowd. Nothing to do in here. Ether. So put spreads the other day. Very nice, working out very nicely. Meta. You could look at selling some put spreads in Meta. Okay, if you choose to do so. Let's see what it looks like. And $732.50, $730 for Friday for $1.10. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so Meta. And Google. Nothing to do. INOQ, as we didn't do it last week, but I mentioned it that you may want to look at it. Worked out pretty good. Right now, there's nothing for us to do. IWM, nothing to do. MP, nothing to do. We did sell call spreads last week though, so there you have it. Microsoft, not much to do. MSTR, we did sell put spreads last week. There you go. Nice little win. NNE, nothing to do. Nugget. Again, I haven't done this for the last couple of weeks because it just keeps going up, so I'm not going to step in front of it, but certainly one to look at. I'm going to see what it looks like now. I may have to get involved. Let's see here. Nugget. $157, $158. Now let's try the 156, 157, 156, 157 for 45 cents. I can do that. And NVIDIA. Certainly we could sell some call spreads here. And $187.50, $190 for $1. And Palantir, nope, nothing to do. QBTS, nothing to do. QQQ, nothing to do. SMCI, nothing to do yet. SPY, nothing. XYZ, you can sell some call spreads here. I mean, some put spreads here if you like. XYZ. 72.71 for 40 cents. And Tesla, nothing to do. Win, nothing to do. So obviously pretty quiet. So we'll just go back and see. We have a couple of trades we put on. Meta, XYZ, NVIDIA. And we'll see what happens here. In the meantime, not much going on. Gold's been pretty dramatic, moving around. So we'll see what happens there. But not a lot going on. So it's just quiet, and you have to be, one of the things you have to learn about this business, you got to be patient enough to wait for the right opportunities. Okay. And that's something that we always preach and look for, is waiting for the best opportunity. Gold is cracking pretty good. So not a lot going on here. We'll just see, and we're prepared. Gold may become a buy here if it keeps going down, and we can get some volume to this move. Again, we need the volume to get up to about here. So we'll see. NASDAQ, we need the volume to get up to about here. S&P up to here. So you can see how quiet it actually is. So well, again, this is the ability to be patient and wait is as important as anything in this business. Gold is certainly going to be close and should be something. Hold on one second. Okay. We're getting just a bounce back, so really not much to do here. We don't get an opportunity yet to get in. Gold could have been a possible buy, but again, we're not gonna chase them. We're gonna let the markets work, and that's kind of the patience we have to do to take this. We did put on Meta put spreads, XYZ put spreads, and sold call spreads in NVIDIA. But again, very quiet, not a lot to do. So we may call this a short day with a lack of opportunity. And of course, Thursday should be slow too, but we'll check it out on Thursday. But for now, this is way too quiet, way too tough to trade. But let's see if we can get any action here before we check out. Okay. Not much, not much. And this is the issue we've been dealing with. The lack of actually overall activity in the markets makes it a challenge. Maybe gold. Maybe. I think that it's probably better as a pass. And we'll just be back on Thursday because there's nothing to do here. Why risk it? Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here on Thursday.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.